Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing another look from Making Faces by Kevyn Aucoin. And today we're on Defining, which is supposed to be this like glam 50s look. Black eyeliner, arched brows, a perfectly shaped red mouth. Interesting that the photograph is in black and white because obviously we're not 100% sure what we're going to get. But there is 9 steps to get this look, so let's go ahead and get started. Step 1, of course, is concealer. It says concealer should be applied sparingly under the eye and only to even out the skin. So my skin's actually looking okay right now, but you can definitely see there is some redness and stuff going on. So that's always a fun time with Kevyn Aucoin. He always seems to assume your canvas will be perfectly even. Do this first step. And to make skin even. We also got a new neighbor downstairs who's like super loud. He's like always playing bass guitar. So I'm really hoping y'all can't hear him. He practices like all freaking night. It's kind of a thing, but I think he just moved in because like I didn't really ever notice it before. I'm just gonna give it all the quick blend with Beauty Blender. Let's move on to step 2. Step 2 is apply some loose powder with a sponge delicately so that you cannot detect it. So I'm just gonna pick some up with my Beauty Blender. And it doesn't say where to apply it, so I assume that just means like all over your face. Step 3 is a golden blonde brow pencil was used to accentuate your brows. Use a color that works best with your brows. And the shape that he's giving us is like super lifted. But in the image, it's more of like this like supreme arch with a really low tail. So I think I'm just going to kind of fill mine in normally because I kind of have a decent arch. And then maybe bring it down a little bit lower than usual. Alright, kind of simple, but honestly kind of cool. Next, we're supposed to apply a golden blonde eyeshadow smokily with a sponge tip applicator over black eye pencil smudged into the upper lash line. So I guess that's kind of a 2-step. I'm going to smudge with a black pencil and then follow up with a golden blonde eyeshadow. Of course, I do not have a sponge applicator, so I'm just going to use a brush. He also doesn't really say what does it mean to be smokily applied. Like, it kind of just looks like it's following the lash line. So that is kind of what I'm going to stick to for this step. And I'm doing it one eye at a time, so that the pencil doesn't set. Next, step 5 already. Use a shadow brush to blend the powder shadow up to the crease of the eye and slightly beyond. Use the remains of the shadow on the brush to lightly emphasize under the eye. So this is one of the few times where I actually have the go-ahead to use an eyeshadow brush, and it's just the same color and everything, slightly above the crease. Again, not really giving too much direction of where to go or like what shape we're actually trying to achieve. So I'm just kind of making it up, which basically means putting it where I always put it because I'm scared. Step 6 is to apply a shimmery neutral shadow to the brow bone to separate the eye from the brow. Does show he's using a brush. Doesn't really say what type of brush to use, but let's go ahead and use a neutral shimmer here. And again, this must be the first time we're trying out this technique since he kind of like explains it. And when I first got into makeup, this was like such a hot thing to do, which like I don't really do too much anymore. Again, he doesn't really say like where or how, if you should follow the whole length of the brow, or like I was always taught just kind of like underneath the arc. But again, I guess you just kind of like wing it. And I guess with that, like eyes are pretty much done, which I'm not too sure about this eyeliner situation, but we're just gonna trust the process here. Next, we get to apply a black mascara, top and bottom, and he emphasizes heaviest application at the base of the lash, which is such a makeup artist thing to say. Like, I don't think I've ever considered where my heaviest amount of eyelash application, or maybe I just try to do it on the tips a lot, or I guess I just kind of coat them evenly. I've never really thought about it before. Next, a soft rose powder blush is swept over the cheek and temples for warmth. So I just so happen to have beautiful soft rose blush, actually called Tea Rose. And again, I'm just gonna kind of make it up over the cheeks and the temples. Next, lips are lined with a flesh toned pencil and filled in with a creamy red lipstick, blotted and reapplied. So let's go ahead and use a fleshy pencil. No real guidance on what lip shape to use. I'm gonna go for like a pouty 50s thing. And that is the steps. So you can see, questionable exactly what he wants us to do with the lips. It also looks really glossy. Mine's a bit more matte. And the eye shape, it's just, he kind of always does this one eye shape, which basically is kind of a rounded look. But I'm pretty sure, like in the photo, she's got more of like a winged eyeliner look. Also, you can't tell me she's not wearing lashes and like a black shadow. Maybe when I read Golden Blonde powder eyeshadow, I should have been going like a dark black eyeshadow. Let me take my hair down here. I think if I was gonna go a little bit closer to the picture, I would definitely apply a full face of foundation. I swear she's wearing like a dark red lip liner in the photo. Her eye makeup looks quite different. I think those are some, I don't know, you guys. Sometimes I feel like with these books, this is like the inspiration, and these are like the dumbed down steps. This isn't actually gonna get you this, which, thank God. Like, I think that was really common for like books and maybe even like magazines, like when you were learning how to do your makeup in junior high or high school from a magazine. If you're as old as I am, I'm 35, just be like, presto, we're done. But being able to watch other people actually apply their makeup on YouTube, seeing how long they spend blending or applying their lipstick to get it perfect, that is so much better. We are so lucky and spoiled. But anyway, guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, the defining look from Kevyn Aucoin. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you let me know by leaving a comment down below. It looks like we have like 3 more looks in this little series before I'm all done. So that is super exciting. This one kind of like a retro glam. Next time we're kind of back to the 90s. Also, did you notice I redid my backdrop? How cute is this? We have some brick going on, some foliage, some fabric, some sparkly lights, of course. How could I resist? So let me know what you think about the background, if you think I should do any adjustments or changes or anything. Please let me know. And aside from that, you guys, happy Thursday. I will see you all in my next beauty video. Huge shout out to my patrons who help make these videos possible. And of course, thank you for watching. Bye for now.